Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Game Aim Plus, where my aiming is gaming. I am your host, the boy G, and we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Alright, in this video, we are gonna talk about Nintendo bricking and banning people's Nintendo Switches and accounts for using used games. Yes, a used game. A game that has been used. It is not new, not purchased brand new out of the little wrapper package thing out of a store. No. If it is used and it is bought off of somebody randomly, off of a Facebook store at GameStop sitting there and it says a used copy or whatever, Amazon used, eBay used, you found it on the floor outside, your grandma, your grandpa bought it and they didn't even know that it was used and they just bought it for you and they gave it to you. If it's used, you could get banned. You could get deleted, canceled, thrown away. All right, your whole Nintendo account can be banned. All right, and Switch 2 bricked. All right, yes, bricked, not able to be used ever again, especially your Nintendo account being deleted. That is crazy for somebody using a used copy of a Nintendo Switch game on your Nintendo Switch 2 or just your Nintendo Switch. It doesn't matter. With all of these new rules and law things that they're putting and having you sign mysterious contracts when you start up a new Nintendo account or sign into your Nintendo Switch 2, you are agreeing to certain rules and law thingies. This is too much. This is a lot. All right. Somebody posted on Reddit that their account was banned. Their Nintendo account was banned because they popped in a used Switch game that they got off of the Facebook, Facebook market store thing, whatever. Okay. So yeah, their account was banned. So they called Nintendo. They had to prove that their game was a used game that they bought off of the Facebook market. And it was so much. All right. So they literally had to call Nintendo, prove it, take pictures of the cartridge of the Facebook market post where they went and got their game from. And this is crazy, right? Because so basically one of the games or all the games or whatever, all right, basically they every game has their own little ID, whatever number of ID or whatever this game cartridge has been created, every single copy has a different ID. It doesn't matter what it is. So if your Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 detects that there is a copy or there is two versions of this ID of this game and it has been popped into your Switch or Nintendo Switch 2, guess what? Your Switch is bricked and your account is banned and it's over for you. Okay? That is it. All right? And how does this happen? Because of people making, these fake copies of a mod and they take the ID and they can make a copy. People are really smart. Okay? If you ever heard of this little MIG switch thingy that was created back, you could basically copy all of your Switch game IDs or whatever. You could dump it onto this little MIG thing and put it in your Switch and you can play all your Switch games that you already bought or owned, whatever. And you can play them off of this this little cartridge on your Switch or Switch 2. I know it's complicated. It's complicated for me. I hate even explaining it. But I'm trying to tell you guys because this really sucks. And so people, even without the little MIG thing, they can make a bunch of copies of this cartridge and put it out there. And now there's like 10 different copies of that same ID of that cartridge of that game being spread out in the world. And now people don't even know it because it looks really new. It looks just like the actual game and it looks legit. So you go and buy it and then you just think it's used, but it's actually just a copy of a MIG Switch ID that was modified and made into another copy of that game and put out there in the world so you can buy it. And now this is what happens. Now the thing is because now I'm scared. All right, because I have bought used games in the past like 8 years that the Nintendo Switch has been out. I have bought used games and I can't even remember which games were used that I bought. Okay, that's the crazy part. So now I'm scared if I take one of my old games, pop it into my Nintendo Switch 2, and maybe it gets detected as a second copy of this ID of this cartridge game. And guess what? Now I'm going to get banned and I'm going to get canceled and I'm going to get bricked. All right. That is scary. All right. I'm scared to pop one of my games in now. I don't have proof of where I bought this game at, proof of the receipt, proof of where I got it at, because what if I bought it at a store that doesn't even exist anymore? All right? There's some GameStop that don't exist anymore. There's some other game stores that don't exist anymore. There's some other big stores that I bought it at or whatever, wherever I bought it that doesn't exist. It's not written, it ain't up no more. So how would I even prove? Do I just take a picture of me with the cartridge together and me and it, me and the cartridge having dinner somewhere? And I gotta take like a little picture of us together. Like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I prove my purchase of this game if the place doesn't exist, or if I don't have the receipt, or if I bought a game freaking 6 years ago? You know what I mean? 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? For my Switch, used. And I pop it into my Switch 2. Y'all are gonna ban me, break me, cancel me, delete me, get rid of me. That is crazy. That is crazy work. And legally, there is no law to stop Nintendo from doing this, because there just says no law. They can get away with it unless you call them and, state your case or whatever you need to do to get them to unban your account. Now, the guy on Reddit that he posted all this, he said it was an easy process, pretty quickly, easy, taken care of, and got his account back and everything. That's cool. But that's because you just bought the game like 2 days ago. So you have proof of the post on the Facebook market. You have proof of receipt, or proof of purchase, or proof of whatever. Okay? That's cool. Now, what if somebody bought a game 5-6 years ago? And we don't have proof of anything except me and the cartridge. Can I just take a picture of the cartridge and the ID and whatever and just send it to Nintendo and here you go? Am I good? Can you unban my account? Yes. Account unbanned because you send a picture of you and your little cartridge at a dinner party. Hey, we got it here. Hey, you good? Were we good? I don't know. But now I'm scared because there's a bunch of games I haven't popped into my Nintendo Switch 2 yet. Like a lot. Like about 100. 100 games I haven't popped into my Switch 2 yet. So, I don't want to now. Until this problem gets fixed or something, or Nintendo finally gets stopped from banning people's accounts and breaking people's Switches. So, I don't want to pop into my games unless I know for sure 100% that I have bought that game brand spanking new. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my games I know that I purchased them brand new. So, but there's some that I don't remember. Was it new or was it used? This cover looks really good. Did I buy it new? Or maybe it was used. I don't know. But I ain't popping into my Switch now because I'm scared. I am fearful of my Switch's life. Switch 2's life. Okay, because I have a Switch 2. And I don't want it to get bricked. And I don't want my account to get canceled because I've had my Nintendo account for a very, 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 very long time, and I have bought a lot of digital games on that account. And remember, if my account gets banned and deleted and erased, so does all of those digital games that I bought. That's why I don't like digital. But you guys keep trying to make us buy digital games. It's very frustrating. And I feel bad for the guy, but I'm glad he got his account back. But I feel bad for anybody else in the future that this happens to, and they cannot prove their purchase of their game of used or wherever they bought it from, when they bought it years ago. Nintendo, you tripping. Alright, I don't like this. This is like very controlling. I feel like I'm in a controlling relationship that I can't get out of. It's very bad. It's dangerous. I don't like it, Nintendo. You gotta fix this or stop it. Just stop. You guys are being ridiculous, okay? I don't know. That's pretty much all I got, guys. Whatever. You guys let me know if you experienced anything like this, or you're scared to pop in your used games. I don't know, all right? But, yeah, you guys let me know. Okay? Has it happened to you? Has it not? Are you scared? All right, put in the comments. Talk to your boy. God. And let's chitty chat. But, yeah. There you go, guys. Game Aim Plus. Please subscribe. Click that little bell button. That way, every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you in the next one. Booyah! Woo!